Should I bring anything? What should I bring? Would you like me to bring wine? Shall I bring wine? I'll bring the wine. Let me bring dessert. Asking about an invitation you have received. What time should I be there? What do you have planned? How should I dress? What should I wear? Is it casual or formal? I'm planning to drive. How's the parking? Can I bring my kids? May I bring a friend? Can I bring something? Something equals food. Apologizing for being late. I'm sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Explaining why one is late. I misjudged the time. I didn't realize it was so late. I lost track of time. I overslept. My alarm didn't go off. I got a late start. I got sidetracked. Sidetracked equals detoured, distracted. My last appointment ran over. I had to run an errand. I had to drop someone off. I had to get money. I couldn't get a taxi. I couldn't get a cab. The train was late. The bus was late. I missed the bus. I missed my ride. My ride didn't show up. I had to get gas. I had to stop for gas. I had to stop and get gas. I ran out of gas. Traffic was slow. Traffic was hell. Mildly vulgar, I was stuck in traffic. I got lost. I don't have GPS. I missed my exit. There was construction. There was an accident. It took me longer to get here than I thought it would. It took longer than I expected to get here. I didn't realize this was so far away. It was farther than I thought. I was looking for parking. I couldn't find a parking spot. I couldn't find a parking place. I couldn't find a place to park. When you finally arrive after being late. I hope you started without me. I'm glad you started without me. Were you waiting long? You should have started without me. Next time start without me. Greetings for visitors. Look who's here. Well, look who's here. Am I surprised to see you? Am I ever surprised to see you? Look at what the cat dragged in. Folksy, fancy meeting you here. Inviting a visitor to come in. Come on in. Come right on in. Come right in. Do come in. Formal, please come in. Come in and relax for a few minutes. Come in and take a load off your feet. Folksy, come in and take a load off. Folksy, come in and sit down. Come in and set a spell. Folksy, come in and stay a while. Come in and make yourself at home. After greeting a visitor. To what do I owe the pleasure of this unexpected visit? Formal, to what do I owe this visit? What are you doing here? What brings you here? What brings you to this neck of the woods? Folksy, neck of the woods equals location. Why this delightful surprise? What a delightful surprise. What a nice surprise. It's nice to see you again. It's a pleasure to see you again. Formal, it's so good to see you again. It's so good to see you after all this time. Good seeing you again. I'm delighted to have you visit. I'm delighted to have you. Delighted to have you here. I'm so happy you looked me up. I'm so glad you looked me up. I'm so glad you took the trouble to look me up. I'm so glad you could come. I'm so glad you could come by. I'm so glad you could make it. I'm so glad you could drop by. I'm so glad you could stop by. I'm so glad you could visit. Glad you could come. Glad you could drop by. Glad you could stop by. We've wanted to have you over before this. We've wanted to invite you over before this. We've been meaning to have you over. We've been meaning to invite you over. We've been looking forward to seeing you for a long time. We've been wanting to see you for a long time. Making a visitor feel welcome and comfortable. Make yourself comfortable. Make yourself comfy. Make yourself right at home. Make yourself at home. Would you like to take off your coat? Here, let me take your coat. Can I take your coat and hat? Can I help you off with your things? Let me help you off with your things. Take your coat off and stay a while. Why don't you take off your coat and make yourself comfortable? Put your things anywhere and sit down for a minute. Just drop your coat here. Inviting a visitor to stay for dinner. Can you stay for dinner? Can you equals would you, are you able to, will you? Can you have dinner with us? Can you stay and have dinner with us? Would you care to stay for dinner? Encouraging a guest to feel at home. Please make yourself at home. Our house is your house. My house is your house. Mi casa es su casa. Spanish, if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. If there's anything you want, don't hesitate to ask. If there's anything I can do for you, just ask. You're to do exactly as you please. Please do exactly as you please. Would you like to freshen up a bit? Would you like something to drink? Can I get you something to drink? Offering a guest a seat. Please sit down. Have a seat. Try this chair. It's more comfortable. Would you like to sit over here? Would you prefer a more comfortable chair? Steering a guest to a particular room. Please come into the living room. Come on in the living room. Right this way. Everyone seems to be in the kitchen. The other guests are in the library. Would you like to join us in the living room? Everyone is in the living room. Would you care to join us? Encouraging a guest to be independent. Please go around and introduce yourself to everyone. Could you just introduce yourself to the other guests? Just go in and meet everyone. I hope you don't mind introducing yourself around. Don't stand on ceremony. Make yourself known. Get yourself a drink and something to eat. Please feel free to mingle with the other guests. I hope you don't mind getting yourself a drink. The bar's over there. Please help yourself. Mingling with other guests. Mind if I join you? Care if I join you? May I join you? Hello, my name is Lee. Hello, I'm Jane. So how do you know Juan and Maria? I work with Juan. I'm friends with Maria. I'm a friend of Maria's. Have you tried the dip? Great party, huh? What a great spread. Spread equals display of party food. What a guest says to a host or hostess. Where can I put my coat? Do you mind if I smoke? Mind if I smoke? Where is the bathroom, please? You have a beautiful home. The table looks beautiful. I love what you have done with the living room. You have a wonderful place. You have wonderful taste. Starting a conversation using the topic of weather. Nice weather we're having. Lousy weather, isn't it? Horrible weather we're having. Lovely weather for ducks. Sarcastic, it's raining again. Hot enough for you? Ironic, cold enough for you? Ironic, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Asking a question to start a conversation. What's new? What's up? What time is it? Do you have the time? This food is good, isn't it? Starting a conversation with someone you know well. How have you been? How's work? How's your family? How's the family? Looks like you just got a haircut. I like your hair. I like your outfit. That dress is lovely. That dress looks nice on you. Where did you buy that sweater? I've been wanting to get one. Starting a conversation in a waiting room. Can I take a look at your paper? What are you listening to? What book are you reading? Read any good books lately? Did you see that show last night? Seen any good movies recently? Do you have a breath mint? I'm going to get a coffee. Would you like one? Talking about the weather. Starting a conversation with someone you know well. How have you been? How's work? How's your family? How's the family? Looks like you just got a haircut. I like your hair. I like your outfit. That dress is lovely. That dress looks nice on you. Where did you buy that sweater? I've been wanting to get one. Starting a conversation in a waiting room. Can I take a look at your paper? What are you listening to? What book are you reading? Read any good books lately? Did you see that show last night? Seen any good movies recently? Do you have a breath mint? I'm going to get a coffee. Would you like one? Talking about the weather. Nice weather we're having. The sun is shining. It's bright and sunny. It's 80 degrees. Lousy weather, huh? Horrible weather we're having. Lovely weather for ducks. Sarcastic, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. It's raining again. It's raining cats and dogs. What a storm. What a downpour. What a snowstorm. What a blizzard. Hot enough for you? Ironic, cold enough for you? Ironic, it's raining. It's snowing. It's cold. It's hot. It's humid. It's foggy. It's smoggy. It's muggy. It's windy. What to say when in a crowded place? It's too crowded in here. I feel like a sardine. We're packed in like sardines. We're crammed in like sardines. We're crammed solid. This party is wall-to-wall people. It's absolutely jam-packed. I'm getting claustrophobic. I need some elbow room. There's no room to breathe. There's not enough room to swing a cat. Folksy, would you like to go somewhere quieter? Would you like to go somewhere less crowded? Preparing to leave home. Do we have everything? Have we forgotten anything? Did we forget anything? Do you have your keys? Did you leave a light on? I can't find my keys. Wait, I forgot my wallet. Did you bring the map? Do you have the directions? Are the kids ready? Is the answering machine on? Did you go to the bathroom? Did you unplug the iron? Did you turn off the TV? Did you turn down the heating? Did you turn off the stove? Stating when you will return home. I'll be gone just a few minutes. See you in an hour. I won't be late. I'll be back by 10. I'll be home late. Don't wait up for me. Preparing to leave a host or hostess. Well, it's getting late. Is it that late already? Is it that time already? Looks like it's that time. The time has come. I hate to eat and run. I don't want to wear out my welcome. I need my beauty sleep. Jocular, we have to get up early tomorrow. We have a big day tomorrow. Big equals busy. I need to run. I'm afraid I must run. I'm afraid I must be going. I've got to be running. I'm afraid I have to be going. I've got to be going. I'd better be off. I'd best be off. I'd best leave now. I better get moving. I better hit the road. I must be off. I must say good night. I've got to hit the road. Idiomatic, I better get on my horse. Idiomatic, I'm off. I'm out of here. I'm history. Better be going. Better be off. Better get moving. Better hit the road. Idiomatic, time to call it a day. Time to call it a night. Time to go. Time to run. Time to hit the road. Time to move along. Time to push along. Time to push off. Time to shove off. Time to split. Time flies when you're having fun. Gotta go. Got to hit the road. Got to run. Got to shove off. Got to split. Got to take off. Got to be shoving off. Got to fly. Got to get moving. Got to go home and get my beauty sleep. Jocular, have to be moving along. Have to go now. Have to move along. Have to run along. Have to shove off. When departing. Thanks for having me over. Thank you for a lovely evening. Formal, thank you for a lovely time. Formal, thank you for having us. Thank you for inviting us. Questions asked of departing guests. Do you want a cup of coffee before you go? Are you sober enough to drive? Can I call you a taxi? Can you find your way home? Will you get home all right? Will you get home okay? Do you have everything? Everything equals everything that you arrived with. Saying goodbye to departing guests. It's been a delightful visit. Formal, it's been delightful. It's been our pleasure. So good to see you. Do you have everything? Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for stopping over. I'm so glad you stopped by. Glad you could come. Glad you could drop by. Glad you could stop by. Come back soon. Come back anytime. Come back when you can stay longer. Do come back soon. Let's do this again soon. We have to do this again sometime. See you soon. Miscellaneous expressions. Comments and phrases. General exclamations. Wow. Gosh. Golly. Gee. Gee whiz. Holy cow. Sholy crap. Vulgar, holy shit. Vulgar, holy smoke. Holy Toledo. Son of a gun. Son of a bitch. Mildly vulgar, son of a sea biscuit. Well, I'll be darned. I'll be damned. Mildly vulgar, Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. What do you know? Imagine that. Can you beat that? Fancy that. Isn't that something? Well, if that ain't the cat's meow. By gum. Folksy. By golly. Folksy, by Jove. By George. Great Scott. Oh, my. My word. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Goodness. Heavens. Good heavens. For heaven's sake. For Pete's sake. For pity's sake. Good gracious. Good grief. Goodness gracious. My God. Oath. Oh my God. Oath, God forbid. Mild oath. Great. Excellent. Hot dog. Hot diggity. Folksy, good lord. Hot damn. Mildly vulgar, lordy. Mild oath. Lordy be. Mild oath. Lord have mercy. Mild oath, saints preserve us. Mild oath, glory be. Hush my mouth. Folksy. Shut my mouth. Folksy, as I live and breathe. My stars. Zounds. Gadzooks. You don't say. Will wonders never cease? Religious expressions. Amen. Equals I agree. Hallelujah. Equals hooray. Alleluia. Equals hooray. Hosanna. Equals hooray. Glory be to God. Praise be to God. Thanks be to God. Expressions meaning almost. Nice try. Sarcastic, not quite. So near and yet so far. So close and yet so far. Close, but no cigar. You were within a hair's breadth. Close enough for government work. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. It's all or nothing. A miss is as good as a mile. Leaving things as they are. Let it be. Leave it be. Let it go. Let things be. Live and let live. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let sleeping dogs lie. Don't make waves. Idiomatic, don't rock the boat. Idiomatic, don't make trouble. Don't go looking for trouble. Expressing differences between people cliches. Different strokes for different folks. We'll agree to disagree. One man's meat is another man's poison. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Tastes differ. There's no accounting for taste. Variety is the spice of life. It takes all kinds. It takes all kinds to make a world. Vive la difference. French, equals hooray for the difference. Warnings. Be prepared. Be careful. Watch out. Watch it. Look out. Look sharp. Watch your step. Heads up. Behind you. To your right. On your left. Coming through. Gangway. Make way. 4. Said in golfing when the ball is struck. Duck. Hit the pavement. Hit the deck. Beware. Caution. Proceed with caution. Man overboard. Said when someone falls from a boat into the water. Fire. Take care. Safety first. Look before you leap. Let's take this one step at a time. Leave nothing to chance. Slow down. Take your time. Play it cool. Play it safe. Don't blow your cover. Stop, look, and listen. Look both ways before you cross the street. Let the buyer beware. Caveat emptor. Latin, equals let the buyer beware. We're not out of the woods yet. Idiomatic, we're skating on thin ice. Giving and receiving cliches. What goes around, comes around. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. One hand washes the other. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Do as you would be done by. As a man sows, so shall he reap. Tit for tat. Equals this in return for that. Quid pro quo. Latin, equals tit for tat. Cause and effect cliches. April showers bring May flowers. You made your bed, now lie in it. As the twig is bent, so is the tree inclined. As the twig is bent, so grows the tree. One good turn deserves another. One thing leads to another. Saying the obvious cliches. It's not over till it's over. Boys will be boys. East is east, west is west. That's that. Life is life. That's life. Enough is enough. Expressions for a forgotten word or name. What's it? What ya call it? Whatchamacall it? Whatchamajig? Thingamajig. Thingamajigger. What's er name? What's his name? What's his face? What's er face? You know who? You know what I mean. That certain something. Je sais quoi. French, equals I don't know. Regarding order and procedure. There is a time and a place for everything. A place for everything and everything in its place. Everything has its season. All in due time. First things first. First come, first served. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. Biblical, rules are made to be broken. Rules are meant to be followed, not broken. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Don't put the cart before the horse. Don't count your chickens before they are hatched. Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. Do what you are told. Do as you are told. I just do what I am told. I just do as I am told. I just work here. I'm just the help. Follow the rules. That's how we do it here. Go by the book. You must go through proper channels. Describing a messy place.